Good. So I'm Bob Phelps. I'm the director of Gene Ethics, which is a group, an advocacy and educational group about GM-free futures, no genetic manipulation. And the summit's been exciting and interesting, particularly the lineup of keynote speakers has been inspirational. And I've enjoyed those concepts that are going to lead us onto a new food future and out of the terrible dilemma that food is in now. It's quite unacceptable that the world produces enough food for 12 billion people and yet 1 billion people are malnourished and starving. And on the other hand, that 1 billion of us are obese. So there's something seriously wrong. It's not just about producing more food, it's about getting food to the people who actually need to eat it. And that's the challenge now, I think, that the focus of industry on producing more all the time so that they can profit, and yet seeing some 40 or 50% of all food wasted is simply unacceptable. And I think we need to recast our roles, not as consumers of food, but as food citizens, where we're empowered to actually take control of the future. From seed to spoon, every aspect of food needs to be under the control of the community.
And who is your favourite speaker so far at the summit?
Well, I thought Professor Richard Hames was terrific. I liked Michael McCallum. I thought had some wonderful things to say too. And our two keynotes this morning, John Williams and Tim Flannery, were both good too. But I think reconciling the tensions between social justice, the environment, and the profit-driven industry, that's really the hard challenge. That there's some very diverse opinions and views here and diverse interests represented, and so let's hope we can all now work together. I think Professor Hames' new idea for a food group led by Michael McCallum is terrific, and I think everybody will look forward to being part of that, and the conference has facilitated that, so thank you. That's been terrific. And then we can all try to move toward together forward to sustainable food sovereignty for Australia. I should mention that I'm part of a new network of groups called the Australian Food Sovereignty Alliance, which is trying also to work on some of these issues and to see how people can be empowered to have good, nutritious, healthy, fresh food available, produced in Australia. Australia could do much better, I think, could use its productive resources in a much more sustainable way to ensure that every Australian has the wonderful diet that they're entitled to. It's really quite unacceptable that people like Second Bite are having to recycle enormous amounts of food out of our cheap food marketing system from the supermarkets, for instance, and then create meals for tens of thousands of people in our community. These people are entitled to be fed and to be in control of their own as a matter of right, not through some charity like Second Bite. So that would be another goal, is to empower everyone to produce food, to be engaged with food, to appreciate food and the health-giving qualities of food, not just seeing food as a cheap fuel that you put down your throat 3 times a day.